What's up guys, SK Gaming here, bringing you our first battle of the ABA. This week we're going up against the Portland Crowbats. I'm sorry for the kind of rushed nature of this, guys. This actually isn't our original battle. Our original battle I ended up losing 4-0, but something came up with the recording to where I wasn't able to actually get it recorded. And I apologize for that. Every other week from now on will be recorded and it will be live and everything. Just this week I'll be doing a I asked the guy that I was battling if he felt fine with doing a rebattle so I could get a video up for you guys, because I promised you guys I'd get up a video, and I really wanted to get you guys that. So this is the replay that we had. It did not go exactly how the original battle went, obviously, just because it's hard to replay all that, and we both agreed that it was going to be too difficult to try to play it out exactly how it went. So instead we just played through it completely random. But we were going to do our same lead, so we did do our same leads. I led with T-Tar and he led with Excelgor. And here we're gonna trade rocks. So I'm gonna try to give some commentary for this and just tell you guys what my game plan was. Basically, I went into this because I am very sick right now, and sick Spencer said I should still lose this even if I was going to win it. So I actually played very well this game as opposed to the 4-0, and I could have won, but I ended up throwing it anyways. But I'm going to give you guys some of the commentary as to what I was thinking when I was going through this. And basically, I just wanted T-Tar to go in there because T-Tar didn't really do much to his team other than Excelgor and kind of Tornadus. But I didn't really see the need to keep him in there that long, just because I do have other answers for Tornadus, and I had already dropped Excelgor with Rock Slide. So basically I was just going to trade rocks, try to get off as much damage to his Hippowdon as I could, and as I go for another crunch here, just trying to see how much damage I could get off before T-Tar fell to an Earthquake. We do get the defense drop there, which was good. I was like, awesome, this means that Machamp can come in later and do an Ice Punch and end up knocking him out, which I think is what I end up doing. So we do see that T-Tar falls to a Hippowdon, which is, I was, like I said, I was fine with that. I really just wanted T-Tar to go in there, set up Stealth Rocks, and do as much damage as he could. That's pretty much what I do with my lead most of the time. I know he's my Mega, which is, kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I do send him a Champ here, and I am going to Ice Punch and just, knock out this Hippowdon, because Expert Belt Ice Punch Machamp is, OP. Machamp for Ubers, guys. So we do see that the Ice Punch from Machamp is going to take out this Hippowdon, which is good, because that's actually a pretty decent threat to my team. Rock Slide from Hippowdon really would have wrecked Talonflame. He is going to send in his MVP, which is Metagross here. Metagross actually in the original game wrecked my team, but I decided not to stay in with Machamp here, and I decided to go into Electros, because Electros kind of walls, or he was supposed to wall Metagross. He ended up not doing as good of a job as I wanted him to, but it is fine. He's going to Mega Evolve here, and I actually think he's going to set up a sub. I think that's what ends up happening, which is unfortunate because, like, sub Metagross is OP. That's all there is to it, guys. Sub Metagross is OP, but we do pack Flamethrower just simply for Metagross, just because Electros was supposed to be my physically defensive wall, and had the Assault Vest too, but he ended up not being able to take as many hits as I thought he was going to be able to, which is unfortunate. But we do get off the Flamethrower here, which is going to break his sub actually, which is good for us, because now we put him in a situation where he has to attack or he has to set up another sub, which is basically just going to put him in a cycle of me breaking his sub with Flamethrower until he gets to a point where he's too low of health. So we see that he does go for the Zen Headbutt and take out our Electros, which I made the mistake with the first game, letting Electros fall way too soon, and that's kind of what messed me up, because Electros checks most of his team. But I ended up, even though I let Electros go down a little too soon this game too, I still was able to come back just because I played a lot better. I didn't make as many switches. We are going to go for a Shadow Ball against this. I did not predict him to switch out, but I was honestly just like, even if he does, I can get a Shadow Ball off on something, and he is going to get the special defense drop, which is, fortunate for me, unfortunate for him. We said the U-turn was absolutely nothing there, and I was actually kind of surprised about that, just because, I know Gengar's not that bulky, but I was like, awesome, yeah, we're going to take that. He's going to send out Washington, which is his Rotom Wash. And I just went for a Sludge Bomb here, just because I'm sorry, I went for a Thunderbolt. It's next. Yeah, I did not do very well predicting switches in this, but, that's fine. I ended up, doing pretty well anyways. We actually eat that Thunderbolt, which is good. And I just went for a Sludge Bomb here. I was like, this will take out the Rotom, or it'll do a bunch of damage to whoever else he sends in. So, it'll do something, and it was worth it. We ended up taking out the Rotom Wash. He's going to go back out into Conair, which is Tornadus, and we do see that Stealth Rock is starting to take a big toll on this Tornadus, which I did not get up Stealth Rocks in the first game, which is something that, you know, looking back, I was like, that needs to happen in the second game, because Stealth Rocks is just way too important against his team. The knockoff is going to take out our Gengar, and this is going to give me a free switch into Talonflame. And actually, I did predict a switch here, and I went for Roost just because I knew he couldn't do anything to me, but I could actually, you know, potentially kill him with a Brave Bird. So I just went for a Roost here, just try to get up some health, because Stealth Rocks did 50%, because, you know, Talonflame gets wrecked. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not go for a Roost, I went for Brave Bird. Man, here I go over-predicting my over-predictions here. I'm sorry, guys. I promise you guys that from now on, everything will be live. I hate this probably as much as you guys hate this. I've never done commentary like this before, so I'm sorry if this is, you know, a little weird and it's not that good. But if you guys, you know, be sure to check out the channel next week. It will be live commentary. I will have the webcam up and everything. It'll be much better. We do see that he switches out into Metagross. This is where I predicted the switch, and I went for the Roost just because I knew he couldn't live another Brave Bird. He knew he couldn't live another Brave Bird, so he decided to switch out. I do get a Roost up, which is good. And here, I've done calcs for this, and I knew that it was going to be a speed tie between me and Metagross, and if I Flare Blitzed, if I won the speed tie, I knocked out Metagross, obviously, and if I didn't, then I lost because Zen Headbutt knocked me out. But we do win the speed tie, and we are able to take on the Metagross, which was huge because Metagross proceeded to sweep the rest of my team if we hadn't taken him out there. And he is going to go back out into the Mandibuzz, and he's almost going to drop to Stealth Rocks, but he is not. And I'm actually going to switch out Talonflame here. This is basically where I was like, I can sweep the rest of his team, but Six Spencer was like, you know, you can't win this. It's going to look weird when you put up the video. So I was like, let me switch out just so I know I can lose. But I actually could have had the game there if I had stayed in with Talonflame, because I could have just Brave Birded and taken out his Mandibuzz and then just proceeded to sweep the rest of his team. But, you know, that's fine. I actually went for a Giga Drain here. I actually expected it to do a lot more than it did, because Mandibuzz is part rock. No, he's not part rock. I don't know why I thought that was going to do more. I think because I thought Mandibuzz was rock flying, but he's flying dark, I think. Yeah. Anyways, it didn't do as much as I thought it did, or thought it was going to, which is unfortunate. But I ended up going for an HP Ice here. No, I went for Giga Drain again. Did I? Let's just find out. We're going to find out together, guys. I did go for another Giga Drain just to help get up some health. And we are going to take out the Mandibuzz, which actually, you know, is good because Mandibuzz was actually putting in a lot of work against this Superior with Foul Play. I actually didn't figure out what item he had. I figured out what most of the items were, but I did not figure out what Mandibuzz was just because he wasn't really posing a threat, so I didn't really care. And we do see that he got some Regenerator health back, but that's fine. He's going to take us out with a U-turn here just because, you know, we cannot eat up a U-turn from a Tornadus. That's fine. But this is his last Mon, so he really couldn't, you know, he's not going to switch out in anything. This is his last Mon. And we're just going to send him Machamp. We know we're going to get outsped here. This is where I was like, okay, you know, now I'm going to lose because Machamp gets outsped by Tornadus and is going to fall to a Hurricane. That happened in the first game. I knew it was going to happen in this game. Machamp was never supposed to be a check to Tornadus, but, you know, I did go for the Ice Punch, but, you know, unfortunately he outspeeds us, which sucks, but I knew it was going to happen. And then we're going to switch into Talonflame, who is unfortunately going to drop 2 Stealth Rocks. But, you know, like I said, guys, I really wanted to throw this match just because I wanted it to be as similar to the original match as I could make it. I ended up doing a lot better. I actually expected to get like 4-0'd again, but I ended up playing a lot better. I ended up doing a lot better, but I wanted to still lose, so it was as original to, or it was as close to the original as I could possibly make it. And so yeah, like I said, this week is a weird week. My iPad was not charged when I was getting ready to battle him, and I didn't want to make him wait anymore because we're in different time zones. He's like 6 hours ahead of me, and I didn't want to make him wait anymore. So I was like, oh, fine, I'll just save the battle video and I'll record that like I'm doing right now. But it's just a habit for me to not save the battle video because I never do, and so I didn't. And I was like, oh crap, now I don't have a video. And I was like, I promised them a video. I have to put up a video. You know, I feel bad. I don't like breaking promises. So I was like, you know, let me ask him if he can do a battle again. And we did. And, you know, this is what it is. But next week, I promise you guys that it will be a live battle with live commentary. There will be no, you know, versus recorder battle thing, which is weird. I hate it. I hate watching it. I hate doing it. It was weird. But thank you guys for sticking through. Thank you guys for putting up with it. Next week, I promise you, it will be live, like I've said multiple times. But yeah, thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for checking out the video. stick around for next week. Stick around for the ABA battle next week. We have we do have a bye for the PEL this week, but next week for the ABA we will have a much better battle. We will do much better, and it will be live. So yeah, thanks guys.